Good to go!
Well, not sure if you guys saw that, but I definitely did, and that was something I was not expecting from at all. Hey, what's up, my dokus? Jason here, welcoming you back to more VIII Lacrimosa Donna. Well, I'm sorry, Adol. I have an intro to make. My lord, do you have to interrupt my intro? Anyway, last time, we took on the raid at Castaway Village, and, you know, we're able to protect it. And then we headed back here to Towering Coral Forest, where we got even further into it, collecting all the harvest spots and treasures, and only having just a few more explored areas to go. And this time, we're heading into the depths in hopes of finding a castaway. Let's go.
Mr. Kristen, there's something in front of us.
Clarion.
How'd it do that?
It seems capable of changing its skin coloration to blend in with its surroundings. I knew I sensed something peculiar.
Here it comes!
My, what big chameleon teeth you have, sir. Anyway, so we're kind of limited on our strategies here for the time being, because Clarion is going to kind of stick to the bridge, and because it's kind of a vertical plane or a horizontal plane, I guess. I don't know what to call it. It's a straight line, basically. We can't really attack from the sides. And wow, he's going to kick my arse. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let him get his, or gonna go ahead and try to get his strength, or at least make him dazed, or whatever before we start wailing on him. Oh, I fell down. And now he's turned red, which means he's going to be a little stronger. Probably going to be a little faster. But that's okay. And I'm going to die because I'm going to be freaking poisoned to death. Okay, there we go. Wow, we almost got him. There we go, that's what I need. At least I think it's... Is that? No, it's not. Okay. There we go. That's what I need. Let's use this extra skill and try to finish him off. Welcome to the roaring seashore.
Sure. We've made it to the west side of the island.
We heard someone's round here. Let's go look for him at all.
Indeed, we shall look around. Well, not before taking care of a few enemies. Because, you know, there's lots of things to do around here. Like treasure. T's Note 2. I know how to hunt and fish, so I'm in good shape as far as survival is concerned. I've left no stone unturned, and yet I'm no closer to finding a way off this island. I managed to build a raft, but the current was way too strong. I didn't make it very far. Maybe I really am trapped here. Forever. No, I can't give up yet. Not while I'm still alive. What's this? It appears to have been left behind by someone who was here before us. Who knows if this person is still alive, though? Indeed. Anyway, looks like we have a coconut here, or at least some coconuts and some enemies. There actually appears to be a person there, and yes, I do see her, but I'm not going to go talk to her yet until we've at least explored the entirety of this little area, 'cause it's not that big.
Looks like the remains of a campfire.
This fire was recently put out. The ashes are still smoldering. So they were probably put out by that girl earlier. Or that we just saw earlier. But don't worry, we will talk to her. I'm not, gonna not continue the story because it's kind of how a Let's Play works. We play through the entirety of a game. We don't just, or at least sometimes, I can't say all the time, we don't just, not continue the story. Yes, I'm throwing shade at my own Let's Plays that are unfinished. I'll get around to them at some point. There are ones that I do want to actually legitimately complete. Dude, let me climb up. Metavollicalis.
Beautiful view.
Yeah, I had to sound it out because I didn't want to say it wrong, and I probably did end up saying it wrong, so if I did, I apologize. Throwing that at you, Joey, because I know that if I said something wrong, you will correct me, because you know this game more than I do. And no, that is not throwing shade at Joey, that is just saying that if I say something incorrect or correct here, I know he will correct me. Okay, we only have rescued 8 people. This thing requires 14, but we'll mark it on our map to let us know that, hey, this is a thing when we get 14 members in our group. Okay, I do believe that actually takes care of majority of this place. because you can't really explore down this way because of this. So, go ahead and come over here. And that's about the extent of our exploring. There is some fishing we can do, but honestly, I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. As you know, I have a not so lovely experience with fishing. So let's go ahead and talk to this girl. You've found someone who could be a castaway. Do you want to talk to her?
Who are you people?
Were you a passenger aboard the Lombardia? Dr. Kiergaard told us you were here. We've come to escort you.
After introducing everyone, Adol explained the situation to the woman.
A deserted island. Well, that certainly explains a lot. I'll have to thank Dr. Kiergaard for telling you where to find me. By the way... Hey, Red, where'd you dig up that sword you got there? It's old, rusted, and the cutting edge is nicked all to hell. I'm sure you know how to use it, but you can't fight at your full potential with a dull sword. And you, Blondie, that rapier's got a flashy hilt. The blade needs work badly. If I had to guess, that thing hasn't seen real combat in years.
You could tell with just a glance?
And your weapon is garbage. Literally. You're definitely gonna injure yourself if you keep swinging that thing around.
Now that you mention it, my back's been aching more lately.
I'm surprised you made it through the jungle with those weapons. The name's Kathleen. Smithing's been the family trade for generations. So yeah, I know a thing or two about the fine art of weaponsmithing.
A weaponsmith? Then, would you be able to maintain our weapons? I'd be happy to, but I'd need a smithy to work in. If you can provide one, I can maintain your weapons. The farther we go on this island, the stronger the beasts get. And we can't exactly buy new weapons on this island either. Personally, I'd love it if you could maintain our weapons, if you don't mind. I wonder if we could build a smithy at the village. Why don't we discuss this with the captain and Dogi back at the village, Mr. Kristen? Yeah, let's head back to the village. Adol and the others decided to escort Kathleen back to Castaway Village. I know I was going to say that wrong. I knew it. From there, after consulting with Barbaros and Dogi, they decided to build a smithy in the village. Using debris that had washed ashore, they managed to construct a rudimentary furnace and bellows. When it was all said and done, Kathleen had all the equipment she needed to do smithing. Kathleen joined the Castaway Village. Less than ideal, but I can make do with this for now. Plus, I can use this to compensate for the furnace's insufficient heat. What is that? This is called a flamestone. It's good for keeping the furnace hot. I only have one on me, but it should do the trick for now. Then we can finally... Yes, I'd like to start with your sword first, Adol. I can make it even stronger by reforging it. Alright, we have the ability to reforge weapons. We can create brand new, more powerful ones. Which, we just have to select the weapon we want, and we can reforge it. Here, take this, Adol. Dogi gave those materials to me. Go ahead and give them a try. Alrighty then.
What should I upgrade?
So let's go ahead and reforge it.
I'll get started. Whew,
We've
it's
reforged it
complete.
into a longsword.
All right.
Wow, what a sword! It's vastly improved. I'm impressed. What do you think, Adol? I knew you'd appreciate it. Making a weapon for a swordsman like you really gets my furnace burning. But with what I got to work with, now that sword's the best I can do right now. But if you keep bringing me flamestones, I can keep on reforging your weapons. Please bring me more flamestones you find. Or any flamestones you find. Sure thing. Man, blacksmiths are pretty great. Indeed, we certainly couldn't have performed such skilled weapon for refinement ourselves. Please forgive my impertinence, but do you also know how to forge armor? Of course, that won't be a problem for me. Really? Man, you're useful. And now I know how to forge our armor that we can make. Pog! I got no reason to turn you away when my services can help us get off this island. Come to me for anything you need. Alright, let's see if we can actually reforge each of our weapons.
All right, finished.
Foil.
Leave it to me.
And the iron
complete.
knocker.
Leave it
So
to me.
now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and just enhance
All
them,
right, finished. Leave it to me.
which is just increasing their level. Each
Alright,
weapon has a
finished.
max of
I'll get
3, I
started.
believe is the max level.
Whew, it's complete.
So I'm basically gonna go
Leave it to me.
until we can
All right, finished. Is that
get
it?
everybody's
What
max.
should I upgrade?
Yeah, we're gonna need more iron ore.
Is that it? How can I help you today?
We can create some more. Ooh, we can actually create some riveted leather.
Leave it to me. All right, finished.
Sure, I'll give it to Sahad.
All right.
Because I actually think we have other things too. Nope. That's okay. But anyway, we have some new quests here. Boat building, tailor practice, and hunt huppers. So, what is our main objective right now? Does it tell us? Continue mapping the island and searching for castaways. Ah, yes, so even though we're done here. Actually, there's our story destination, but we'll worry about that a little later. Right now, I actually want to talk to Dogi about our quests, because now that we have some quests, we can see if we can take them on. Did you see my request? I'm trying to build a small boat. If you can find 3 lacteca resin and give them to me, I can waterproof it. Keep in mind, if you find some, I'm counting on you. Okay, so we're going to need to be on the out for those. How about Captain Barbaros? About the Huppers. According to Paro, they have an astonishing reproduction rate. If we leave them alone, it could become problematic. If you find a large group of them, please consider thinning their ranks. We're depending on you. The beasts our habitat has been added to your map. Alrighty then. And just to, sweeten the deal, let's go talk to Allison about hers. Oh, we actually have enough to finish her quest. Thank you very much, Adol. I'll get right on it. It was a little harder than I expected, but somehow I managed to finish. Please, take this. We got the gold cape.
What?
Really? I'm a little embarrassed now. I bet my husband could have finished it without any trouble at all. Still, I'm glad I was able to finish it all by myself. I can't pick up a weapon or fight like you and the others at all. But I still want to help everyone in the village. My tailoring skill is nowhere near my husband's, but I don't want to give up. I want to do everything I can. So if you ever need anything tailored, please leave it to me. Alright, Allison's approval is increased, and we can also... What type of accessory is this? Gain more extra gauge as HP lowers. You know what? Sure, we'll equip it to Sahad. Actually, you know what? I want to equip that snake amulet onto Adol, because I really don't want to have to worry about I don't want to have to worry about getting poisoned. I can make do without the 10+ damage. But alright, now if we talk to Allison and look into the tailoring, we can actually, there are these things known as apparel. We have different apparel that we can make. However, we need soft fiber and we need other different items and this is like an only one-time thing. There's only this outfit and the one you're wearing. So we're gonna have to come back when we get enough items to be able to make them. And we'll, you know, switch around these pieces of clothing whenever we feel like it. But anyway, with that, I say that we oh. Interesting. It does look like our this does look like our quest, our little quest here, takes place kind of a bit beyond where the story destination is. So we may not be able to take care of that just yet. But what we can do is head to the camp. Adol, a moment, please. I was just about to post this on the bulletin board, but given its importance, it's best that if I talk to you about it in person. Thanks to your efforts, the search for castaways have gone very well, but the village is still at risk of being raided by beasts, so we can't let our guards down. I'd like for you to help us fortify the village's defenses. I'm happy to help. Aha. Once again, I'm sorry to ask you to do so much for us. We should start by building structures to protect ourselves from the beasts. I was thinking about building a watchtower over yonder. Do you think that would help the villagers feel safer? Thank you. We need to fortify our raid's defenses as well. At the moment, a watchtower is top priority. We need to gather enough sturdy material so we can build one. Little Paro has told me of some promising areas where such materials can be found. A vast canyon can be found north of the Nameless Coast. There, you can find 3 areas where high-quality wood and stone can be gathered. That is a serious undertaking for you to do by yourself. We need to determine how viable these materials are. I would hate for you to chop down a tree and drag it back here for nothing. First, we need someone to thoroughly scout the area. And I'd like you to be that someone. Thank you. This will help us considerably. Please report to me once you've located the materials. Be careful out there. Required quest watchtower construction has been added. So there's where we need to look, and it's in an area that, you know, we are going to be heading to anyway.
Yeah.
Now that we're back in Nameless Coast, and some perfect music to accompany us. What I would like to do
Your turn, Miss.
is, you know, we're just going to completely destroy these low-level enemies. Because that's the kind of people we are. We destroy the low-level enemies. But no, we're going to come over here. Because, remember this gravel? We now have the amount of people we need to move it. So, let's make a help request. Oh man, the whole path is buried underneath this landslide. Well then, let's get to work. I'll need everyone's help to clear this. I'm exhausted. Someone fetch me some wine, and make sure it's ice cold. Sir Carlin. Oh dear, don't tell me I was forced to walk all this way just to clear this landslide. That's exactly right. We're going to chip in and get rid of it. Bah, spare me your silly talk. Why should I partake in such a meaningless gesture? We should be preparing a ship, not wasting our time with this. This is not meaningless. There could be other survivors who need our help. Yes, my husband must be somewhere on this island.
They're right, Sir Carlin. We need to focus on saving them.
Yeah, we can't leave any stone unturned. I'm gonna help too. Insolent fools! How dare you presume to give me orders? And how dare you look at me like your loathsome, sullen faces, but Jeebus. See, I don't even want to try to pronounce his words right because I hate him. I hate him so much. I understand your irritation, Sir Carlin, but searching the island is our top priority. What? That's nonsense. Your priorities are completely askew. As long as there are lives in need of saving, we are obliged to help them. That's just common sense. But if you're in such a hurry to leave, why not build a boat yourself? Ugh, I tire of this wearisome talk. Do as you like. Huh? He just ditched us. Guess we can't rely on him to help us. Perhaps I'll put him aside for a private talk later. But for now, clearing this landslide is our main focus. I'll need everyone's help for this task.
I'm happy to help.
Me too. Let's get started.
I appreciate your cooperation.
And we now have a new area to go into. And next time on Issei Lacrimosa Dana, we head into this new land and see what it has in store for us. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, shoots out a ton. Make sure to scribbly dibbly dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.
How exciting.